Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Lyrics, and in today's reading we are gonna get information about your soulmate. I wanted to get info about their personality, their looks, and what it's going to be like being with them. There is 4 piles today. They are all very different. So I will advise you to take some time, meditate, pause the video, do whatever you need to do, but only choose one pile and take your time, because I know that this is a subject where we all want to get as much information as we can, and it can get a bit stressful, so try to relax and just go with your intuition. Remember that this is a general reading, so there might be some things that are for you, some that are not. Use your intuition, keep what resonates, and leave the rest. And yeah, so I'm gonna show you the crystal closely. So we have this Sodalite. With pile 2 we have this Snowflake Obsidian. Pile 3 is the clear Quartz. And pile 4 is the Red Jasper. If you can't choose, you can go on in the description box below. There will be the timestamps. If you want to choose with the timestamps, you can, like with the numbers of it, maybe there is significant numbers for you there. And each pile is associated with a song, so feel free to click on the song. Maybe you can choose with that as well. It can give you a feel of the energy, because I asked Spirit for those songs. They were not handpicked. So yeah, Spirit chose those songs. I put my playlist in shuffle and I hold the crystal, meditate a little bit on it, and then ask for a song. So those song is linked to the energy of the reading. So if one song feel more right to you, you can choose like that. And yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling and I will get starting with pile 1, and I'll see you guys in your reading. Bye. Hi group 1, if you choose this Sodalite, this is going to be your reading all about your soulmate. Before I get started, I want to talk about the energy I got from this Sodalite. As soon as I picked it up, I felt just like the most sweet and calm energy. It was like, you know, like a warm embrace, this type of vibe, like really warm and loving and sweet. And so I can't help but thinking this is the energy of your person, and that makes me think that your person is very sweet. So we're gonna start with a song as usual. So you got You Say by Lauren Daigle. This song is beautiful. It's such a beautiful song about being so unconditionally loved, about being supported no matter what. It's a song about being loved, yeah, despite whatever may be going on with you, whatever might be going on even within you, because it's a song about, you know, she's not feeling good. It's like all that's happening to her seems to be happening more on an inner level, you know. It's what's going on with her on the inside, and her person is supporting her no matter what. And I think it goes so well with that, the energy I got, because it's such a loving and sweet energy without condition. You know, to me it's really like unconditional love. It's loving someone and supporting them and being there for them no matter what. And yeah, it's such a beautiful energy. Okay, so let's get started because I got a lot of card. I think your person had a lot to say, so let's get started. So they got life as their overall energy with breathe. Look at this heart. It's the biggest heart ever. I just got this deck. I haven't used it much yet, and look how big this heart is. And I think it's literally your person heart. Like they has this amazing big heart of them, and they just they're full of life, but with the breed as well. It's really to me like this loving but calm and zen and relaxed energy to them. You know, it's not a rush. It's not, I'm not saying that it might not be passionate. It might be passionate, but it's the bottom, and like the bottom of it is that their love for you is going to last a lifetime, and they have like this big heart of them for you, but for everyone as well. I think they are a very, very loving person, and they care so deeply about the people that they love. And I love how, you know, there is like this smoke coming out of the heart, but as well of her head. And I think it's, to me, it's this idea that your person head and heart are in the same place. You know, sometimes we can get a bit at war between what we feel and what we think, but I think your person is very balanced, and they are very, like, it's easy for them to accept the way they feel. You know, they don't doubt their heart. They trust themselves, they trust their emotion, they trust their feeling, and they're really connected. They're really connected when it comes to what they feel and what they do and what they think. Okay, let's see a little bit more. We got Pisces. Oh, look how cute they are. It's so sweet. It's an overall very, very sweet energy that your person have. Then we had Mercury, semi-sextile, and Boundless. Can you see it well? Yes, I think so. It's such a beautiful card. So with Mercury, we got intellect, mind, thoughts, communication, and interaction. And with semi-sextile, we got hidden abilities, blossom of creation, and forward impulse. Yeah, so first of all, with the Pisces, your person might be a Pisces, that they might have Pisces placement. They don't have to. To me, really, especially with that card, the energy of the Pisces is just a sweet and loving energy. And I love how there is, you know, there's two, I think they are otter, right? I'm not sure what they are, but there are two of them, and to me it's a really sweet and loving energy. And it's, yeah, it's all about caring, but also I think it's about caring because we had the mind here, and with Mercury we have intellect. And I think, to me, your person is very, very smart. They are very smart, and it doesn't keep them from listening to their heart. You know, sometimes when you are very smart, when we are very analytic, very what was the word I wanted? Very logical. Okay, I got it. It can't, you know, it can't make, like, it can't build a wall between what you feel and what you think. And when you're very smart, some people might rely a lot on their intellect and not that much on their heart. But I think your person don't have this problem. It's like they are very, very smart, but also they're so in touch with their emotions. They're not afraid of their emotions. They're not afraid of listening to their heart, even if it's not the most logical thing to do. They find a place to be where it's easy for them to be both, to be emotional and logical. And that's something that's really hard, and I think it took them a long time to get there. But also, I just noticed there's two birds on this card. There is two otter on this one. Otter, fish, I don't really know what they are, but you know, there's a lot of two. So it really makes me feel like this is a very, very high level soulmate connection, maybe even more like twin flame, but it's like, yeah, this is a high level soulmate connection. And I really think that your relationship is going to be harmonious, because those two words are so much alike, and those two other as well. It's like they're almost the same. And I think, to me, this is to show that you are a lot like that as well, and that's something you both gonna be able to connect. Like, you're gonna be able to connect on both intellectual and emotional level, because you are both at peace with that, with those part of yourself. And with semi-sextile, we have heightened abilities, blossom of creation, forward impulse. So I think your person might be like, as much as they're very smart, they also have this playfulness to them. Also because look at those other, they're cute, but they look like they're playing. So I really think they are like, they're not just smart. I think they are very creative. They like to have fun. They like to go like on adventures, things like that. And your relationship, it's going to be, to me, it's going to be so fulfilling, because you're going to connect on an emotional level, you're going to connect on an intellectual level, and you're going to be able to have fun with one another. It's like, it feels almost too good to be true. And I think this is the way you are going to feel when you are going to meet them, because I think you're going to be so connected, and you're going to be able to share so many interests, share so many things, that it's gonna feel so good, too good to be true. But it's going to be true, and they are going to love you so much, because I go back to that song. Go give it a listen if you have the time. But all they're gonna want to do is support you, is love you, is be there for you. And like I said, it's really that sweet, sweet energy, that caring energy of wanting to give you the world, basically. Let's keep going. Then you got space, hold space for your difficult emotion. Well, not you, they. And manifestation, create the life you wanted. Okay, everything fits? Yes, everything fits. With space, all place for your difficult emotion. I think this goes back to what I was just saying, is that I think when you are going to start your relationship, or if you are already with this person, either you felt that way or you are still feeling that way, is that it's this idea that I think for a while, once you're gonna know them, it's gonna feel like it's too good to be true. And you might doubt it, you might think that there is something that they're hiding from you, or there must be some, like, you are going to wait for something bad to come up, because this is going to feel like how did I manage to get this person? How did I manage to find someone I'm so compatible with? But there is no such thing. They are not hiding anything from you. And I think that you think of them as perfect just because you are both so similar. You are soulmate, high level soulmate. I already said that, and I want to say that again, because I really think that the reason why they seem so perfect to you is because they were always meant for you, because you've been looking for someone like them your entire life, really. And that's why they check all the boxes. That's why they love you so much as well, because they feel the same way. But there's no bad thing coming. There is no hiding things or anything like that, really. You don't have to wait for things to go bad, because they won't go bad. And with manifestation, create the life you want, they are what you manifested, and you are what they manifested. I think you both spend your entire life looking for one another, and once you finally meet each other, it's just going to be, too good to be true. And it's gonna feel too good to be true, but it's going to be very, very much true. They are the type of person with whom you will be able to talk all day and come back home to after a long day at work and laugh and have fun and enjoy, I don't know, cooking together. I know, like, for example, a lot of us don't like to cook with someone else because they get in the way and they don't pick the right ingredients. But with this person, you're gonna get along so well, you're gonna understand each other so well that you are going to be excited to come home to them, just like to do something as simple as cooking together. It's you're gonna have fun just cooking and having dinner and talking about your day, and they are going to be such a good listener. They are such a good listener. They are going to be here for you and want to hear about your day and genuinely be interested in it. And you're gonna be able also to unwind and laugh. And I think they're pretty funny with the intellect as well. I think that they're smart, but it's not just book smart. They're funny, they're witty, they know how to say the right thing at the right time in any situation, especially regarding you. They are really, really what you wanted. They are really what you manifested. It's like okay, it's like your guide listened to you, you made that list in your head about the perfect person, and they gave it to you. They gifted to you. And I think with the interaction, I think like I don't think you guys are going to fight a lot. And even if you fight, I think it's really going to be more like, you know, it's not a fight where you both live in a room and don't talk to each other. I really think that if you guys were to fight, it would not really be a fight, but like an intense conversation. Like you will both talk it out until you resolve things. It won't be like instantly like lashing out. No, I think the both of you are going to express what's going on and you're going to talk it through until you find a solution. Even with the forwards impulse, I don't think it's the type of impulse that concerns emotion. I think it's more an impulse in like going on a weekend that you didn't plan at the last minute, or like you had a bad day and you come home and you're like, I got a really bad day, and they're like, okay, let's go to a restaurant, like out of the blue, and things like that. Just like really small impulse things, but I don't think they are an impulsive person when it comes to the relationship. Like I said, they're really in touch with their emotions, and I think that they are going to approach your relationship from a place of love, and everything that they're going to say and do regarding you is going to be based on their emotion and love that they have for you. They are such a sweet person. And I think you are both so much alike, and you are going to complement each other so well. It's like everyone is going to look at your relationship and be like, how do people find each other? They are like this, they're gonna see you as this perfect match, because you are going to be really. And also there's a fox here, which to me remind me like we say, intellect and really being smart. But as well, the fox, you know, I think they're pretty intuitive, and with this heart and mind really be connected here for me. I really think that this come from a place of them being in touch with their intuition. I don't especially think that they are spiritual. I think some of them might be, but I really think that without realizing, they're really in touch with their higher self and their intuition. It's just natural for them. They might not even label it like that. They might not know that, but everything that they do it following their intuition, because they're so in touch with their heart chakra and their third eyes. Even crown chakra as well. I think they are really in touch with those three chakra. They really balance, really. Okay, let's get going. Then let's have a look at their tarot cards. They get, of course, the 10 of Cups. And the 4 of Wands. Look at this. Oh my god. This is so sweet. So I really think that, okay, first, let's start with the Ten of Cups. Obviously, the Ten of Cups is about happiness. It's about celebration, harmony, abundance, and yeah, I really think this Ten of Cups is just your life with them. This is the two of you. This is this perfect harmony, this perfect love, this joyful life. There is this, you can build a family with this person if you want to. You can, it's like whatever you wanted, whatever you dreamed of, you will have it with them. It's going to be everything you ever dreamed of, really. I have nothing else to say. It's like, it's this fairy tale almost. Like, I think it's this idea that we all hear about fairy tales when we are kids, and we grow up and we realize, yeah, well, life is not a fairy tale most of the time, and it's true, it's not. But I think with this person, it's gonna feel like a fairy tale. And I'm not saying that there won't be any challenges, but at the end of the day, you will always feel grateful for this person, and you will always feel happy, and you will always feel love for them. No matter what's going on, even when life gets challenging, they will be your rock. There will be your foundation. There will be this person that you can turn to for support, for love. There will be, and I really think with them holding each other, and like I said, when I was holding this crystal, I had this feeling that someone was holding me, and I think that nothing in this life will bring you more comfort than them holding you. And I'm getting so emotional. It's like just being held by them is going to feel like everything is okay at the end of the day. And you can go through anything as long as they're here. It's such a sweet feeling. They are your rock, yeah. And I think you are there. It's like, as much as they will be your rock because they will be here for you through all of it, having you there is going to be anything they ever wanted in life. And I think they are the type of person that you will go to work in the morning, and when you come back home at night and you guys see each other after a long day being apart, they have this biggest smile on their face. Even if they had the worst day at work, just seeing you is going to make them happy. And with the Four of Wands, I mean, it's the same feeling. It's a feeling of happiness. It's a feeling of prosperity, family to me. Also, with those two cards, there is like, if you want to get married with this person, please go ahead, because those two cards talk about celebration, and to me, especially the Four of Wands, talk about a wedding. So also, because there is like, to me this card is very like, there is this idea of speed. So I really think that once you meet them, it's going to be really fast. If you have already met them, I think things are progressing really fast in this relationship. And also you might meet them at a party, because both of those cards talk about celebrations and about reunions and things like that. So you might meet them at a wedding or a party or some sort of celebration, maybe. But I think it can also just mean that your life gonna feel like just a good time every day. Also, we have a lot of like roses right here and right here. So roses might be significant in some way, but just flowers. We have a bunch of flowers, so flowers might be significant. Maybe they like to give you flowers just randomly for no reason. That would go so well with that personality. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised in any way if they like just to randomly bring you flowers. I think they are going to be the type overall to just like bring you gifts and surprise you with little, it doesn't have to be like a full bouquet. It can be just like one flower then they picked up, or one like your favorite pastry, like you come home and you text all day saying that you had a tough day, and you get home and there is your favorite piece of cake or your favorite meal that's been cooked. You know, they're really the type to do like small act of kindness, and I think that's how they show their love as well. You know, like with really small gift and really small attention to you. That and touching, definitely. They are very they like to hug you, kiss you, like, you know, they are the type who will see you do something and they will come behind you and hug you really tight and stuff like that. It's really like a really loving and sweet energy that I get from them. I really like them. Okay, and then to finish it off, we got remember who you are, return to the roots. A personal issue, reach resolution. Can I make everything fit? I'm not sure. Here? Maybe if I put everyone up. Nope, it's not fitting. Right there? Nope. Okay, we got it. And then we have the union of hearts, a love connection, defined explanation. Oh my god, I love it so much. We have flowers again. I really think that flowers, it's significant, and because we had party, you might meet them like at a marriage or an engagement party, a baby shower, like some type of events that where there is flower, like there's a lot of flowers all over. So also with full moon in Cancer, there might be a Cancer, or you might be. So okay, let's start with the remember who you are, return to it. I think that, to me, what this card is saying is that being with them is going to help you be your most authentic self. They are going to help you be in a much better place. You know, like, there's this idea that you have to be healed to meet someone, and I think that with them you might still have to heal some things, but they will help you get back to who you always were and who you are meant to be. They're really going to, and I don't think they're going to do much. It's just like by loving you, by being their sweet self, they are going to allow you to be your most authentic self, be unapologetic about who you are. They are going to be, like I said, they're going to be your biggest cheerleader, and I think that this is going to allow you to reach your full potential and to be exactly who you always wanted to be. And I think that this is how amazing this relationship is going to be, because you are going to be so happy with one another, but being with one another are going to make you such better people on your own. It's going to help you be your better self, really. And with a personal issue, which is solution, I think that this is this idea again of every little issues that you had, every little issue that you may encounter. Once you're with them, it's going to be so much easier to find a solution to them, because being with them, it's like you're gonna have two brains, yours and their, and those two brains of yours are always going to fix everything. Like with being with one another and helping one another is going to allow the both of you to just heal each other, really. Yeah. And what the union of two hearts and a love connection defies explanation. I don't even know what to say. I mean, it's self-explanatory, and I think that's what I've been saying for the past 20 something minutes. It's that the both of you, just your relationship is going to be, and again, look at them holding each other and kissing, and I really think that just hugging one another and kissing is going to be really significant for some reason. Like, you're gonna feel, it's like, you know, we like to hear people say I love you, and I don't think this is going to be an issue. I don't think they are going to be the type to hold back what they feel. But I really think that just by being held by them, you will be able to feel all the love that they have for you. Like just feeling them, holding them, you won't have to hear them say it. You will just feel it. And yeah, it might define explanation. You might not be able to explain other people how you know so deeply that they love you, but you will. You won't. Like, it's like, even though they will share with you everything with you, they might not even have to. You will know it on an intuitive level. You will know how they feel. You will know what's going on with them, and they will as well. I really think that's one of the major things that make me feel this is a high level soulmate connection. It's that connection that there is between the two of you without the need to express it. I'm trying to see if there is anything concerning physical aspect of them. She has black hair and she has brown hair, so I will say that they might have like brown, black hair. I mean, she has almost like red hair, so maybe they have like brown reddish hair. I think they will have like like almost puppy eyes. Like, I think when you look at them, when you look into their eyes, it's like you can see how sweet they are. And I'm not sure this is a physical trait. I think more it's the way you will see it. It's like if anyone else look at them, they won't feel it particularly, but by looking into their eyes, you can see how sweet and loving they are. Also, all of those women have very, very long hair, so they might have long hair, or just there might be something like specific about their hair. Either they have curly hair, or like maybe long hair, or something like that. What else do I see here? Okay, there are so many emphasizers on the third eyes between her and the smoke, and she right here has her third eyes. Also, there's a lot of women, so I think they have this perfect balance of yin and yang, of female energy and masculine energy. I think they're a very balanced person. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for your reading, pile one. Yeah, your person is such a sweet person, energy. I don't want to leave. It's like, can I stay here for like an hour? I can use so much sweet and loving energy, but this is your person, don't worry. I'll leave this energy to you. Thank you so much for letting me read for you today. I hope you have an amazing day or night whenever you're seeing this, and I hope I will get to read for you again next time. Bye! Hi pal 2, if you choose this Snowflake Obsidian, this is going to be your reading about your soulmate. First of all, when I hold this crystal, I have a very it's like an exciting energy, but I don't think that they are they are a crazy excited person. I just think it's more an exciting feeling of meeting you, or if you're already with this person, it's an exciting feeling about what the future might look like. It's this idea that when it comes to you, things cannot come soon enough. Like, every moment that they have to wait to be with you or to start a life with you is a moment that they feel restless because they just wanted to be here already. Yeah, it's really this excitement to be with you and to get to know you. It's a very low. It's a very, what's the word? It's a very cute energy. Like, it's like almost like when a child that is very like calm usually and pretty composed get very excited just for one thing, you know, because they just like this one particular thing that get them excited. And it's just almost the same energy. It's like I think they're very calm and composed and professional person, but when it comes to you, there is something that make them feel like a child again. They're very excited, very like they have all these ideas of how they want things to be, and things cannot come soon enough. And yeah, it's really sweet actually. It's very endearing. When it comes to your song, you got Touch by Sleeping Out Last. This is okay. So this song gives me two things. First of all, if we just talk about them, I think they know themselves very well. You know, like we all are at peace more or less with ourselves, but I think really knowing yourself is one of the hardest things to do, because you evolve all the time. We all evolve all the time, and getting to a place where you think, okay, I know myself pretty well, it's not easy. And I really think your person is mature enough. It's like this contrast between how they feel for you and who they are. Who they are is like they are someone that's very composed, who know themselves, who know what they want, know how to get it. And it was not easy to achieve. It took them a while and a lot of healing and a lot of self-work to get to that point, but they reached that point and they're very in touch with who they are. But also at the same time, they longing for you and they know that. You know, I think it's the crazy thing is that either you are with them or not, they long for you. They long for the life they want to have with you. They are longing for all those precious moments that they know they're gonna share with you. And I think I'm getting very emotional because I think it drives them a bit crazy, because it's this idea of I master so much, I went through so much, I overcome so much, but as long as they are not with me, I'm not complete. As long as they are not with you, they don't feel complete. And it's a very deep longing in them that never leave them. Even when they're busy, even when they are overloaded with work, they long for you all the time. Okay, let's get going. They got Eyes and Purity. And okay, so I think it goes kind of so well, because you have this woman that is chill, she's sleeping, she's unbothered by the eyes, she looks very pure and calm, and on the surface you have this horse that to me mean freedom. And also a horse is like, I own horses for the majority of my life, and they are very like, they have a free spirit. You know, they do what they want. Like, you can try to tame a horse, but if they don't like you, if they don't want to participate with you, they will find a way to let you know when to go against you. And to me, this is such a duality, because you have her that's so chill, and you have this wild but also like lost in the snow white horse. It's so pure, and yet, you know, I go back to what I was feeling. It's like it's almost innocent, almost childlike. And I think this is the contrast of their love for you, that is wild and free and pure, and them right now without you, they are like in the dark, but also they are pretty composed, you know. And also the number 33 might be significant because we have it here. So 3, you might see those a lot. If you are not with them already, you might see it a lot when you guys are about to get to get together, to meet, or you might see it a lot once you are with them. Could be confirmation. Let's keep going. Then they got a decay with this fox. Look how beautiful it is. And sextile, opportunity, emerging growth, capacity to expand. And then we got tranquilized with this octopus. And quintile with soul inspiration, ease, ability to express. I like the capacity to expand and ability to express. Okay, your person is very interesting. They have so many layers in them. That's really what I'm getting, is that I think getting to know them is going to be a very interesting part of your relationship, because I think that it's almost this idea that you might be with them for 10 years and still be surprised by something that they will say, something that they will do, because I think they are very complex. They are very, very complex. There's so many sides of them. And I like how, you know, this is, to me, those are supposed to represent like their personality. And I like how they're facing away. You know, it's like they're facing away, they are so opposite. It's, to me, it's this idea that there is a lot of depth and a lot of side to them. And I don't think they are going to hide them from you, but it's just that, you know, something that might not be relevant for years might suddenly be, and you will realize, oh, I was not expecting you to do that or react that way. And it's not going to be something bad, but I think they will always surprise you. Just, yeah, always surprise you. Before I get started, I can help but notice this fox eyes. It has blue, like almost white, bluish, really pure blue eyes. So your person might have blue eyes, and this octopus also have very piercing eyes. So blue or brown eyes might be significant. Because they are two very different colors, they might wear contacts. This is coming to my mind. So that's, maybe they wear color contacts at time because they want to be a little bit, you know, wild. Yeah, so blue eyes or brown eyes, but very piercing eyes, you know, eyes that when they look at you, but not just you, when they look at someone, you know, it almost feels like they can see through their soul, you know, very piercing eyes like that can see through people. And I think they are very, what's the word? They're very good at judging character just by looking at people. You know, I think they are not very loud. They will get, for example, if they go to a gathering, there will be this person that don't talk that much, but at the end of the day, if you talk with them at the end of the event, they will be able to tell you so much about the people they were with, because they are really good at analyzing people, seeing people beyond their facade. You know, we all present ourselves in some ways, but I think they're really good at seeing through that. They're really good at seeing the person for who they really are, and see through their behavior and through their lies and things like that. They're really good at seeing people. Also, this fox has really big ears, so also I think they're really good at listening. You know, they like the quiet type who look at people and listen to what people say way more than they talk. Also, this octopus doesn't have a mouth. Obviously, it's an octopus. Now let's go with tranquilize. It goes so well, actually, what I was just saying. Tranquilize. There's someone that's very tranquil. Yeah, I don't know if you say that in English, but they're very, what's the right word? They're very chill. Like, they're very, you almost, it's like, you notice them, but then because they are not very loud and they are not trying to get other people's attention, you almost forget they're here. It's like they are noticeable, but very easily you will forget the here because they're so focused on looking at people. They have such a tranquil energy to them, and also I think because they know themselves so well, they don't feel the need to overly expose themselves. They don't feel the need to be the center of attention. They're really at peace with being in the background and observing and watching people. Not in a creepy way, just because they find that more interesting and because they like to... I think it's this idea that before they engage with someone, they want to know if they can like this person. You know, I don't think they are the type of person to make just meaningless conversation and to make friendship that are not significant for them. If they become friends with someone, if they start a conversation with someone, they want it to be meaningful. And yeah, opportunity, emerging growth, capacity to expand. And I think they are they can easily learn from others, and they are always looking for new knowledge, looking for new information. They're very interesting in always learning something, always bettering themselves. And with soul inspiration, ease, ability to express, they're good at that. You know, they're good at asking the right question to learn as much as they can about someone, about something. They're really good at that, at absorbing information and at getting those informations that they want. And I think it could be, like, in some case it could be good, in some other case it can get a bit overwhelming, especially if you're around them, because it's this idea that maybe you're gonna feel like you can't always keep up with them because they always wanted to learn so much more and they're always on the hunt for information, knowledge. But I really don't think that they are going to want you to do the same. I think that is something that they like to do, but they are not going to expect you to do it. They will be perfectly happy to go to an event and be with you and listen to other people and talk here and there, and then at the end of the day tell you what they learn or what they notice. You know, they won't expect you to do the same thing as them. It's not like that. They will do it and then share with you what they learn, but they're not expecting you to do the same thing as them. And with decay to me, decay is the in this deck is the equivalent of death in the tarot, and that means transformation. And what I'm wondering is that maybe by being with you, all of those things that I described, maybe they might change it a little bit, because I think that with you, like I said, they are way more childlike, way more free when it comes to your relationship. They are not that much in a logical and getting as much knowledge as they can and expanding as they will be. Like with you, it's not like that. They're not always looking to expand. They're not always looking to grow and learn. With you, it's more about enjoying, being free, having fun. And I think this decade, this transformation is who they're going to be with you. As much as they're still going to be themselves, when they are with you, it's different. Like I say, they will observe people all day, and then at the end of the day they will tell you all that they notice and maybe joke about it. With you, they're really going to be really different, and it's going to be very freeing for them, because I don't think they get to be like that often. And I think it's heavy on them, in the sense that they're longing for you because they're longing for this person with who they can be a bit more chill, a bit more loose, a bit more relax, and not always so guarded. Because I think that this mechanism that they have of always wanting information, always wanting the conversation of the relationship to be meaningful, comes from wanting to protect themselves. And protect their energy, but with you they won't have to, and that's what's going to be so freeing for them. Okay, and then we have Garnet, passion, sensuality. Okay, I can't talk. Grounding. Amethyst, spirituality, intuition, stress relief. I wanted only 2 cards, but I got 3, so we're gonna go with 3. I'm gonna put them higher because I'm gonna have an issue otherwise. And last quarter, release. I think release goes so well with decay, because to me this is like being with you will help them release all of their it's like they always present themselves in some way because it's important for them. And with you, they are going to be able to release that facade and be more free. Yeah, that's what I was saying before. Be more free. And with spirituality, intuition, stress relief, I really think this is also with you. Like, they are going to be so much in touch with their intuition once they're with you. Because as much as they know themselves as who they are a human being, I think there is a bit of distance between how they act and what their intuition are telling them, because I think they have a lot of like rules that they force themselves to follow, and those rules sometimes go against their intuition. And I think that being with you is going to be such a relief, and they are going to be able to relax more and just let go of those rules when they're with you. And those times with you are going to be so freeing that it's going to be easier for them to connect with their intuition, at least once they're with you. And I like actually this side of the garnet, of the passion and sensuality, because I think that we haven't got any information about that. You know, I was not getting any information about their love language or anything like that, but I think it's gonna be pretty passionate, pretty intense. Yeah, I really think that they are the type of person, when you first look at them, you will not expect that level of passion from them. But yeah, I think it's gonna be pretty intense. Pretty intense, and there is going to be a lot. Also, it's the number 30, so if we take off the 0, it's a 3 again. And we have 21 here, which reduces to 3 as well, so there's a lot of 3. And yeah, just I'm going off track from the passion because it made me uncomfortable, the passion and sensuality, but I really think there's going to be a lot of passion and a lot of attraction. I think that they are a pretty good looking person, and I think it's pretty impressive how, despite being so good looking and how easily they can attract the eyes of others on them because of their look, they still manage to almost disappear into the crowds because they are just listening, you know, they're just listening, they are not talking that much. They could be the center of attention so easily because they're smart, they're beautiful, they have this charisma about them, but they don't do it. They just stay in the side when they could just pretty much just steal the show, but they don't want to. They don't want to, but I think that all of that doesn't mean that they don't have passion inside of them. And I really think that you are going to be almost the only one to witness this passion, because I really think that this passion goes with this freedom of them, that they only feel with you. They only feel so free, and they only allow themselves to feel so passionate, so sensual with you. Like, it's almost going to be like the person that you know is him 100% or her 100%, and what the rest of the world know is 50%. Like, they only show 50% to anybody except you. And that's why they're longing for you so much, because they're longing for that person they can be 100% themselves with, and with whom they're going to feel like it's okay to do so. Okay, then we have 2 tarot cards to just finishing up about their personality and maybe get a little bit more information about how they look like. So we got the Ace of Cups and Justice. So Justice will be Libra. Justice is all about Libra. Justice is all about balance as well. And I really think that being with you is really going to help them balance themselves, because having this time with you where they can be 100% themselves is going to help them so much. Because it's knowing yourself is really good, but if you can't be yourself, what's the good in that? And I think only you will be able to get the full picture of who they are. And I like how there is so many butterflies all over the place. And butterflies to me go back to transformation, and we have transformation with the decay, which is the equivalent of death. So yeah, I really think that you are going to affect them and teach them a lot when it comes to balancing things out. And I don't think you are going to teach them that consciously. I think it's just being with you and seeing you. And I think you're probably someone that's pretty free, like maybe not on a social setting, but in your love life, with the person that you love. I think you're someone that's very true and raw, and seeing that is going to encourage them to be that way. And with the Ace of Cups, okay, the Ace of Cups give me a very like sweet feeling. The Ace of Cups, I really like the Ace of Cups somehow. It's like, it's not the Two of Cups, it's not this soulmate crazy energy, but I still think that the Ace of Cups it's like, to me, the Ace of Cups is so full of potential. It's like this idea that it's a new beginning, and because of it, you can do pretty much anything that you want with it. And every time I get the Ace of Cups in a love reading, to me, this idea that you and your person are free to do whatever you want together, and your guide will support you. This is a new beginning for you to create and together, and you can take it wherever you want. I think that it's this idea that your soul intended you to be together, but what you do with it and how you decide to live your life together is fully up to you. As long as it brings you love, as long as it brings you joy, your spirit guide, your angels, everyone is going to be here for you and fully support you. If you want children, if you don't, if you want to get married, if you don't, if you want to have a very traditional romantic life, if you don't want to have a traditional romantic life, it's this idea for me that anything that you want out of this relationship, anything that you and your person want, it's okay for you to have, and your guides are going to give it to you. And because the Ace of Cups is always a full cup, I really think that no matter what you choose to do with this person, no matter what life you decide to have together, it's going to be fulfilling. And you both are going to be very, very happy. And I really think, like I was saying at the beginning, I think it's someone that will always surprise you. And I really think that your life together is not going to be boring. It's like, as much as I said they are someone very chill, very intellectual, I also think that there is so many sides of them that you will discover as the years go by that it will never get boring. First of all, they smile, and you will always learn from one another. You will always have new adventures because they will want to discover something new, a new country, a new place, a new city. And I really think your life will be very exciting together. And I think you will be able to have a lot of fun discovering new things, trying new things, traveling. Just, I really see your life like as something very, maybe not intense, because I don't think that It's going to be really intense, but really interesting. Yeah, really interesting. Your life will always be interesting, never boring with one another. Okay, then we got love. Allow it to pour in and out of you. Oh, that's so sweet. And we got spend quality time together, listen and talk to each other. And a new start is coming with the new moon. Okay, so let's start with the love. First of all of those, like with pile 1, we have this, we had this overflowing energy of like sweetness. Here I really think that all of those cards are so, they link together really well, but they're all kind of different, very different. And to me, this just show how interesting your person is, how multifaceted they are. But with the love and allow it to pour in and out of you, I think that the bottom of it is just that there is going to be so much love between the two of you. There's going to be so much love between the two of you. And I think that your connection with one another will only grow stronger. It's like with the allow it to pour in and out of you, to me this is like almost the infinity symbol between the two of you. You give and take, you give and take, you give and take, and it's always this reciprocity, this perfect balance, this perfect infinity of giving and receiving with one another. And I really think that, to me, with this pile, with your pile 2, it's this idea that you will give and take to one another as long as you are together. For your entire life, if you want it to be. It will always be very balanced. We have justice as well in the Libra energy, and I really think your relationship will always be balanced, and it will always be reciprocated. And yeah, it's going to be very pure. Very pure. And we've spent quality time together and listen and talk to each other. I think this is also a reminder that I think they have very I'm pretty sure they have a very intense job, because like I said, they're very smart, and I think they have a position, and maybe you too. I think you both gonna have very successful careers, and you might get caught up in that. And this is a reminder to me that you still need to spend time together, because you will need it. I think spending time with one another is going to help you recharge, it's going to help you find balance, it's going to help you connect with your intuition. I really think, like I said, it's this infinity symbol. It's give and take, and everything that you give, anything that you take, they give and take as well. And I really think you will be able together to progress, to grow, to heal, but you will need to be together to do so, So remember to spend time together. Don't get caught up in your life and your success, because I think you're both going to be really successful. But being together was something very important in your journey. It's something that you really wanted to experience on this earth, being with one another. So remember it, and don't let other things keep you from one another. Make time for each other. Also, look how cute this is. This is so cute. And a new start is coming. I think that, so to me, this card, if you haven't met this person yet, I think you are going to meet them really soon. And if you have met this person already, a new commitment, a new step in the relationship, like moving together, getting a pet together, or getting married, having children, wherever you are in your relationship, and whatever you want to do next, it's coming very fast. I really think that there is this idea that something regarding this person is going to happen very fast. And that they are longing, because like I said at the beginning, they are very longing for you. Their longing is coming to an end. Okay. Okay, pile 2, it's going to be it for your reading. Thank you so much for letting me read for you today. I wish you an happy day or night whenever you might be watching this. Don't hesitate to like, comment, or subscribe if you feel like doing so. And I will see you hopefully in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile 3. If you choose this clear quartz, this is going to be your reading about your soulmate. I have written on my finger. Okay. Anyway, first of all, I want to start with the energy of this clear quartz. When I pick it up, the first thing that came to my mind is that this person is very, very attractive. And I don't know why. Usually I get more feeling about like their energy, their personality, but here really what stood out to me is how insanely good looking and attractive they are. And weirdly enough, I'm not sure they know that. We're gonna see, but I'm not really sure they know that. Okay. So for your song, you got Trouble by Coldplay. Trouble to me, first of all, it's an amazing song. Coldplay is beyond amazing. And I love like really old, like first albums Coldplay. Trouble is a song about, to me, I don't know what it was writing originally, but for this reading and with the energy that I get from your person, is this idea that they always think that they are going to cause trouble. They always think that they are going to, I'm sorry, I'm gonna be vulgar, but fuck things up. It's this idea that they're always going to mess up, and I think they have a lot of self-esteem issue. Maybe not about how they look, but I think that they feel like they will always mess up their relationship. They will always do something wrong, and they think that almost like they're doomed when it comes to love and relationship. And I don't know, I hope we're gonna get more info about what happened, but I really think that obviously this is something that can change. This is an emotion that can change. I think this is the feeling they in right now, and I don't know if you just met them or you just been made aware of them. I really get this idea that for a lot of you watching this, you met them or you know who they are, but there is something off. And I think what's off is their energy right now. I think there is some healing need that it's needed. Maybe you have not met them yet, but even if you have not met them, I think that right now or when you're gonna meet them, they are really going to be in an energy where they are doubting themselves when it comes to relationship. Maybe they know they're good looking, maybe they are successful in other areas, but when it comes to love, they always think that they're gonna do something to mess things up. They're gonna bring you trouble, like this song, I never meant to bring you trouble, but at the end of the day you think that it had bring that person trouble. And I think it's the same with them. It's the same idea that when they get in a relationship, they want things to success, they want things to work, but they have this feeling that they always mess things up. Oh, that's intense. Okay, let's get going. For their overall energy, we got Silence, Snow. Okay, so the first thing that came to my mind is that maybe... Okay, so look at this little rabbit, how he's alone and lost in the snow. I don't know if he's lost, but he's in the snow when we can barely see him because he's white and all this white. And I can't help but wondering if maybe your person had a rough childhood or had things happening to him when he were a child that made him feel like he was all alone, and why did I say him? Made them, it could be a woman, I'm so sorry, made them feel like they were all alone and no one was seeing them, and they were lost in the silence almost. You know, silence is not a bad thing to me, and even snow, like usually snow make me happy. I think it's very pretty and pure, and silence, I enjoy the silence, you know, but here with the energy of your person, to me it's heavy. That silence is so heavy on me right now, and the snow make me feel lost and not happy. It's just it's very intense energy and emotions, and I think they are so intense because maybe your person hasn't dealt with those emotions yet, or when you're gonna meet them they are going to be in the process on dealing with them, or you're gonna help them somehow. I don't really know yet, we'll see, but yeah, it's very very intense and heavy emotions, really. Yeah, and also it's snow and white, and it's the clear quartz, so like white might be significant, or snow maybe. Okay, let's get going. Then we got the crow with reflection, cardinal, start, initiate, open the doors. We got prey, another rabbit. And we got air, communication, thoughts, freedom, curiosity, and knowledge. Okay. I want to start with the air, so obviously your person might be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. But they don't have to be, it could be like one of their placement, or it can even be yours, maybe as well. We're gonna deal with the rabbit afterwards. Let's go with the crow. So what I get with the crow, before we talk about the reflection, to me the crow is very smart. The crow is a very smart bird to me. They're good hunters, they will fight for their territories, they will make alliance with other crow if they need to. They're very smart, and what stood out for me with this crow is how black it is with just this white eye. And so first of all, your person might have black hair, but with the white eyes and the snow and all of this white, maybe they have very clear eyes, like I don't know what color, but like either very clear blue or clear brown or clear green, and there is what's the name in English? A peacock? Yeah, there's a peacock that just walking, like chilling out of my window. So peacock might be significant. Anyway, let's get back to the reading. So yeah, I think they have very clear eyes. I don't know the color, but very clear. And yes, with the reflection, I think they are someone that's very in their head. Like I said, I think they have self-esteem issue, and I think it's weird because I really get that vibe that they are really good looking, and I think they know that they're good looking, and I think what they doubt when it comes to who they are is not their look, but it's their personality, it's their action, and I really think that they've been told enough that they're good looking to know, okay, I'm good looking, I'm a good looking person, but they think that they're only good looking in the outside and not on the inside, and they think that, and I think it goes back to when they were a child, and I think that because they felt that they were left alone, I think they didn't get the support and the love that they needed when they were a child. It creates this idea in them that now they cannot give love properly, and I think it also came from failed relationship. And yeah, with this reflection, I think they're always reflecting on all of the things that went wrong in their past, and they're over focusing on what went wrong instead of what went right. You know, I think that their relationship might have failed at some point, but I don't think it was all failure, but all they remember is the failure. They don't remember anything else. And I think that they always believe that they are the one who caused the relationship to fail. And I don't know, it might be true, it might not be. I think that there is always, you know, like two people in a relationship, and most of the time if a relationship fails, both people are at fault, and I don't think it was only their fault, but because they have so much self-esteem issue, and I think they have some sort of trauma, they might be at cause because they need some healing. And we have two rabbit, and we have prey, and I think this is the idea that they always see themselves as a prey. They don't see themselves as powerful, they don't see themselves as someone that can succeed in, especially when it comes to love and relationship in general. I don't think it's just like romantic, I think it's every relationship in their life. They don't think they can make them success, they always think that they are inferior to the other person, and they are always going to run away. Because to me, like, the rabbit, like, they get scared easily and they run. I have a lot of rabbit around my house and they always run away. I have a lot of animals around my house. But yeah, and I think they tend to run away, really. They tend to run away because they don't think they can make it. And with communication, thoughts, freedom, curiosity, and knowledge, I think it's so contradictory with who they really are. I really think that this is the trauma talking. And I think that Spirit really wants you to know that this is not who they are. This is the trauma over taking control over them. This is the trauma and the past they think they went through in the past that is making them act like this, but they are not like this. Who they are beneath this overthinking and this doubting of themselves and this trauma is someone that is very thoughtful and loving and love to express themselves. They're curious, they are very smart, and they could be very, and I think that they feel very deeply, and I don't think anyone knows that. They feel really deeply, but because of all of those things that happened in their past, all of the trauma, they don't show it anymore. They were all alone and they learned to deal with their emotion on their own from a very young age when they shouldn't have been to. And now they don't express their emotion at all to anyone. Not their friend, not their family, no one. No one knows what's going on inside of them. But we have start, initiate, and open door, and thanks God it's here. It gives me a lot of hopes, because it gave me the idea that there is a way for them to open their door instead of running away. And I don't know if we're going to have more info of what it's going to take for them to open that door to you, to start opening up and start let someone in. And maybe this is just healing, and maybe your relationship is, maybe you guys are twin flames. I don't want to force this label on anyone, or I don't want to force you to accept this label. It might not be, but to me it's this idea that they are not ready when you're gonna meet them, but they will be at some point. And this is Spirit telling you that they might run away when you first meet them, and maybe you have met them at some point in your life, maybe when you guys were really young, and they will come back in your life when they are ready to open the door. So if there is someone that you could never really let go of, someone that ran away, ghost you, or something that felt like you could be something, like intuitively you felt like this person could be it. But then they suddenly run away really, like, shortly after the relationship began, or it was barely a relationship, it was a situationship, or just it was something, but they run away. If there is someone like that in your life, I think it might be them. And this is spirit telling you that they will come back when they are ready to open the door. Because this pile is so different from the two other pile, because I can't see so far, I can't see really the relationship you will have together, because they are still needed, they still need so much growing, so much healing mostly. And like I said, I think they're an amazing person, so in touch, like I think they feel so deeply. They are very, 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 very emotional, and this is probably why they run away, because not only they are scared to mess things up, to hurt you, but they also scared to hurt themselves. And I think that once they manage to heal, they could have, because they feel so much, and I think that once they will be willing to be with you, they will be willing to open up, and they feel so much that they could, if they are able to express those emotions, it will make their relationship easy. Because every feeling that they will have, you will know them, and it will make it easy for you to understand them. I don't know if that makes sense. But yeah, and I also think, like I said, they're very curious, they know a lot of things, they are very someone that is fun to be around once they heal. And I said it before, I will say it again, they're insanely attractive. Like, I don't, like, this is so scary to hear. Like, if I were you, I would be like, it's really not what you want to hear coming into this reading. But beyond this, there is so much potential. They have so much potential. They are such great people, but they don't let themselves be this great person. Okay, I'm getting mad. Okay, then we got you are the number one. Also with the number one, that make me think that, we have start, initiate, and the number one. So I really think that they will have this new beginning, and they will heal, at least heal enough to have a healthy relationship with you. Embrace the magic of your being. Okay, so I really think they are someone very magical, and like I said, they have this amazing look out of them, but I really don't think it's just like their beauty. I think there is something about them, like something about their soul. I don't know how to explain that. It's something in the way they act, in the way they move. It's not just beauty, it's a whole package. You look at them and they might not be the most beautiful person in the room, but for some reason you can't take your eyes out of them. It's magnetic, yeah. And yeah, I think they're pretty magical. And it makes me almost sad that they had to experience so much trauma, and that they made them doubting themselves so much, and they made them run away from every good relationship in their life. And I really think that I really want to encourage you to be gentle with them, because as much as I know they have the potential to hurt you a lot through their behavior, know that they hurt themselves as much as they hurt you. Like I said, they're very, very emotional, and I'm gonna cry. They feel everything so intensely, and I'm sure they felt something for you as well, or they will feel something for you really intense as well, and running away from you, because I'm sure they will. I don't know for how long, when, what's gonna happen exactly, but know that they're going to hurt themselves as much as they're going to hurt you. And you don't have to forgive them if you don't want to, obviously. As much as this is a soulmate reading, you allowed your freedom, and you can choose to be by yourself. You can choose to be with someone else. There is no rule in this. Like, I think often we forgot that we're free to make our own choice. There is this magical thing about this life on earth, is that we have free will, and you don't have to force yourself to go through all of this, but know that all the pain that they cause you, they feel it as well. You might not see it, but trust me, they feel it as well. And then we have experience. Let yourself glow, embrace your knowledge, apply it, improve it. Okay, I love that for them. I love that for first of all, this card is very interesting. It's like a lotus flower just blooming. Like, like how, this flower is closed, she's slightly opening, and then she's fully opening, and there was this woman coming out of it with all of those arms, like she mastered everything. And this this make me feel like this is them. This is them when you meet them, fully closed, like this little closed flower. And by leaving them, or by them running away, whatever's going to happen, it's going to make them bloom in some way. And when you get back together, they are going to be this fully open flower that have healed enough to master themselves. I love that. I love that also next to the open door, and because it's the idea like this floor is opening, this door is opening, and I really think that if you're willing to let them, they will come back and let you in, on all of their insane magic and all of their emotion and thoughts and all on the amazing person that they are. Truly, I think they are, once they stop running away, they are such as emotion, like intense emotion are going through them, but in the same time they are not a complicated person. And I know it's pretty ironic because they are this is a mess, and I feel for them because it's really hard and they went through so much. But beside this trauma and all those things, there is so much simplicity to them. Simplicity in the way they love, I think. And magic, yeah. Also, both of those women have many arms. They have as much 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They both have 6 arms. I don't really know what this means, but I really think it's this idea that once they it's once they manage to heal themselves enough from all of this trauma, from wanting to run away all the time, from doubting themselves, I think they are going to be on top of things, and they are going to be really good at multitasking, their job, their love life, their family, all that is going to come their way. They're going to be able to handle it. Like she's balancing all of those moons, and she's balancing all of those crystals. It's this idea that once they heal this, all of the emotions that they have is going to be a power to them, is going to be a force, is going to be something that is going to help them manage every area of their lives. Yeah. Okay, and then let's have a few final words with the tarot. Whoa, it's intense. Okay, we got the 3 of Swords and the 4 of Swords. Okay, wow. That's a lot. Let's start with the 3 of Swords. Obviously, this is a very intense card. As you can see, this one has been pierced through, and I really think this go back to what happened to them, and I really think that a lot happened to them. Like, I think that for as long as they have been on this earth, it's only be betrayal and heartbreaks and loneliness and maybe even depression, just feeling overwhelmed and anxious and so much fear and overthinking. And I really think that they went through a really tough time from a very, very young age. And I think this is as much spirit and your guide. I really think this is coming through from your guide, because they want you to understand why they act the way that they do. They don't want you to feel like this is your fault, I think. But to understand that this is all of the people that came before you fault. This is their parents' fault, or their guardian, or this is the people they grew up with. This is their past relationship. Who they are and why they act the way they do when you meet them is not your fault. It's nothing that you did, it's nothing that you said, it's nothing that came from you. It's not your fault. And I think this is something that really, like, your guide want me to insist on, is that don't blame yourself if they run away. Don't blame yourself if the start of your relationship is complicated and is not flower and puppy and rainbow right away, because the way they are is the result of a lot of years of accumulation of pain and trauma and loneliness and just a lot. Honestly, it's a lot. It's a lot. I'm feeling very overwhelmed, and I feel for them. You know, there is this part of me who just want to hug them, because I think they need that. So, like I said, you don't have to force anything. You don't have to force yourself to stay with them, to forgive them, or whatever the situation may be. But try to give them love, even if they run away. You know, it's like, even if they run away, try to reach out. As long as you feel like doing it, try to connect with them. And if what they need is space to heal, give them space, because there is also this idea that when they're ready, they will come back, because I don't think they will forget you as well. Well, okay. Let's get going with the final messages. So we have don't stop, a miracle is around the corner. Okay, I don't want to, for the other pile I look at the other card right away, but I don't want to do it here. So maybe, like I said, if you feel like it, keep reaching out to them. Maybe this is how you're gonna get through them, because with the idea of don't stop, and look, there's this hidden gem right here, and she just stopped. Maybe if you keep reaching out to them at some point, that's how the door is going to happen. Use your intuition. I think it's going to be different, and it's your own choice. Please use your intuition, but it's this idea, don't give up on them. They have so much potential. They just need a bit of healing. Just, if you want to, don't give up on them. That's the vibe here. Don't stop reaching out if you have it in you to reach out. Don't exhaust yourself. Don't go past your boundaries. But as long as you feel like reaching out to them, even after they run away or after they try to create some separation, if you feel like it, if it feels intuitively right to keep on reaching out to them or waiting for them, I think this is spirit telling you to do it. But always please use your intuition first, and don't go hurt yourself for them. This is not what this relationship is supposed to be about. This is supposed to be about their healing. and discovering how powerful and limitless and capable of love they are, and discovering that they are not meant to trouble you and they are not doomed to fail, that they can succeed. This is what this is all about. But this is also not about you hurting yourself for them. Don't do that as well. And I know the line is really tiny. It's a really fine line. It's really not easy to know where to stop and where to stop giving your energy to them. I can understand that. This is a very complicated relationship, but this is a relationship that I can see so much potential with once this is out of the way. This is like, it's like this relationship is this gem, but you have to really try hard to get through it. But this relationship is this beautiful, amazing, like, miracle, literally. But it's a tough one. It's not an easy one. It's not an easy journey, and I feel you. I'm sorry about that. This is also very much, like I said earlier, twin flame. If you resonate with that, this idea that there is a lot of healing to be done before you can experience this miracle of the miracle of this connection. Because I really think that you guys are gonna have a really deep connection, like, yeah. And then we have step out of your comfort zone. Okay, then again, also we have like a lot of like purple colors. Those two colors are very purple. She's purple. Those two colors are purple. So maybe purple are significant. Maybe you or them like that color or dye their hair in purple. I mean, I think it's a very nice color. Yeah. So yeah, purple seems to have some significance here. And step out of your comfort zone. To me, it's... So I see so many encouragement on not giving up on them, even if it's a bit challenging. But I really want to also emphasize on the fact that I don't want you to go hurt yourself. But if you can, just don't give up on them, even if it makes you feel uncomfortable, for example, to go running after them. Maybe you're not the type of person to do that, to run after someone when they left. But if it feels, I really think it goes back to what feels right to you on an intuitive level. I think you will know intuitively what you need to do and where you need to stop and where you need to draw the line. Don't hesitate to meditate or write things down. I really think you can get a lot of clarity from writing things down. That's the things that are going on between the two of you, what's going on through your head. Meditate as well. I really think that this can help you because, yeah, I can see a logical mind in the both of you with the knowledge and curiosity. So don't hesitate to do that. And finally, we have the only thing that is real is love. Shift your focus back to love. Yeah, I think at the end of the day, focus on love. Maybe that's how you're gonna connect. When it comes to this relationship, that's how you're going to get the clearer messages, when you focus on love. Even like try to reach out to your guides from a place of love, from a place of openness. Maybe I think they really want to guide you because they really came strongly with those two, like wanting me to emphasize on the fact that they are not like that because of something that you did, because of something that you said, but because of their past and because of their previous relationship. It was something that they really wanted you to know. And with the only thing that is real is love, I really think that they want you to focus on love, and they have a lot of love for you. They really love you. I think your guides, both of you and both of your guides really care about you and really want to help. And I don't think they are in a place where they can listen to their guides, but I think maybe you are. And as I'm saying all that, I just heard that for some of you might be mirrored, and if everything that I said you felt that I was talking about you, about for this complicated childhood and those trauma and feeling all alone, left in the silence, this heavy silence. If it's mirrored, and if you went through all of this as well, I'm very, very sorry. This is very challenging, and I know how healing from this takes time and effort and dedication and will. And I just want to tell you that it gets better. Don't give up. It really gets better. I know that it's something that we say, and it's like, oh yeah, but it gets better, but it does. Not easily, but it does. So please don't give up. And maybe by, if you are mirroring each other, and if you are both in this situation, maybe it's by stepping out of your comfort zone and digging through the trauma and making a path to one another. Maybe this is what is going to help you heal. And focusing on love is never a bad idea. Everything that you will try to do from a place of love, even if it's just like trying to start healing, trying to start, I don't know, therapy or shadow work, whatever you start to do because you want love, you want to love yourself and other, can only be successful. It can only bring you joy. Okay, pile 3. It was a lot. Please take care of yourself. Thank you for letting me read for you today. I wish you an amazing day or night whenever you see that. Don't hesitate to like, comment, or subscribe if you feel like doing so. And I will see you in the next reading, hopefully. Bye. Hi, pile 4. If you choose this Red Jasper, I'm sorry. I just filmed the 3 other pile, then pile 4? No, 3. See? Took a lot of my energy, and now I need a few, like, I regroup, I meditate a little bit, I drink some water, I took a break, but somehow, apparently, my energy is still affected. Anyway, let's get started. I'm rumbling now. It's never ending. So for your song you got Say You Won't Let Go by James Arthur. Okay, first of all, I was supposed to talk about this crystal. For every other pile I got like really clear like emotion through like while holding the crystal, and I was not getting anything special for you, and I was sitting on my chair and holding the crystal and meditating a little bit, and then I opened my eyes and outside it was like the sun was setting and it was those beautiful clouds with like this pink vibe like of the sun setting, that you know, this pink that you get at sunset that is not really pink, it's pink with a bit of orange. It was really pretty, and it was really peaceful and calm, and I don't know, it just felt right, you know. And I think that's the way your relationship with your person is going to feel like. It's what came to my mind, is this idea that your relationship with your person is just going to feel right. Like, no, it's like it's almost like spirit were telling me, we don't need to tell you more than that. That's all they need to know. It's going to feel right on every level. So yeah, that's the vibe I'm getting. And yes, for your song you got Say You Won't Let Go by James Arthur. So to me this song is about, first of all, it's a song about soulmate. I mean, it's a soulmate reading, and I don't handpick those songs. Like I have a playlist and I put it in shuffle. I have a different playlist. I choose from different playlists, but still this playlist is like over 1,000 songs. So there's very different type of song. For example, pile 3 Got Trouble by Coldplay, which is not really a soulmate song. So my point is, this is a very soulmate song to me that I associate with that, and this is a soulmate reading, so I think it's very fitting. What I get with this song is this idea of a love that, okay, so it's this idea of a love that starts right away. Like, you meet this person and you just know, you look at them and you know, it's like you find home at last. You finally find home. And from that point, from that moment when you meet them, it's going to be them for the rest of your life. That's the idea. And with the Say You Won't Let Go, I think it, when you listen to the song, it's both way. You won't let go of her as well. And it's the idea for me that you're gonna feel that way. You're gonna meet them and they're gonna feel like home, and it's going to be like that until the day you die, basically. And I think it's gonna be the same for them. It's really, to me, it's really reciprocated. It's this idea that you both are going to feel like you finally find each other. It's going to be this idea that there is going to be no doubt. So, like, you're gonna step into a room and somehow you're gonna see them, even if you see their hair or their back, or you don't even have to see their face, but you're gonna know, like, I need to go see that person. Or they're gonna get into that room and they're going to know, I need to go see this person, see who they are. And from there, it's going to be like, it's gonna start and it's never gonna end. It's going to be the beginning of something amazing, basically. Yeah, okay. Let's keep going. So every other pile only got one card, but those two flew out, and I was about to only pick one, but it did not feel right to me. I felt like I should keep the two of them, so I did. And you got the Soul with Passion, and you got Home with Earth. How synchronistic. Okay. Okay, I want to start with, first of all, it's 14 and 15, and I like the idea that they are following each other, you know? It's 14, it's 15, it's 5 and 6 if you had them. It's this idea that you and your person just follow one another. You are, yeah. And also, okay. So with this, the Soul and Passion, first of all, I really think that you are both going to be connected on a soul level. I think you are already connected. I really think that you've seen this person in your dream, you have maybe communicate with them on the 5D, or you had like very weird experiences where you felt someone else emotions or someone else pain, and you don't know where it came from. I think that you have been connected to one another from birth, basically, since you incarnated in this life. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's really this idea that you are connected, and you always have been, and you always will be connected to one another on a soul level. But also with Passion, I think that this is going to be a really passionate relationship on every level, with a lot of love, a lot of desire, a lot of passion. But I also think that it goes as well as you're gonna share a lot of passion, you're gonna have a lot of common interest. I really think that you are two sides of the same coin, if that makes sense. Also because we have like those two cards, and not only do they follow each other, but you have the Earth here, and look, in her eyes, it's literally the planet Earth. And here she has tree on her head and fruit, and her eyelash are literally trees. There is so many like similitude between those two cards that make me think like you guys are one and the same. You are like, you're one and the same, yeah. And like, I was saying that when you're gonna see them, it's gonna feel like home, and we have home here again. But also, I think you're gonna see, like, with this planet Earth in the eyes of, well, in these eyes, I really feel like it's going to, when you're gonna look into their eyes for the first time, you're kind of gonna see the world. You know, when you know this feeling when you see someone and it's like not only did you find a home, but you find your entire world within them. Do I make sense? Okay, I feel like I'm a bit cheesy, but it's really the idea. And with the eye crying, I really think that you both are going to be very overwhelmed by emotion, and you might not cry, but I really think that this meeting of one another is going to be soul shaking. Like, there is going to be so many emotion and so much recognition from one another. And also with all of those butterflies, I really think that is going to change something within you. Because you are finally feeling like, that's it. I finally find my home. I finally find what I was missing this whole time. I didn't know what it was, but that's it. I finally know it was them. And I find them. I find them at last. Yeah. And look, also, she looks pretty chill. Like, I don't know. There is this idea that, and also it's all in her head, so I really think that there is going to be a deep connection when it comes to I really think there is a deep connection on term of like, either you can communicate with one another on the soul level. There is this idea that either you both have the very active third eyes or crown chakra, and to me it's also this idea that somehow you can feel them and you can hear them, maybe for some of you. But like, she has her eyes closed, so I would say more like at night, or when you meditate, or when you are in a very calm place or environment. And with Earth, maybe also when you go, like, if you like to go for a walk or like spend time in nature and lay down in the grass or thing like that. That could also be a way you connect with them. Okay, let's keep going. Then you got Pisces, connect to your intuition, to art, to your imaginary world. Scorpio, let's put it here. Then we got Mars, action, realization, ambition, independence, courage, and passion. Passion again, twice. And then we got Aquarius with this little swan. Okay. So they could be a Pisces, a Scorpio, and Aquarius. That's okay. That's a lot of sign. Just it could be extra confirmation. Honestly, with all of the other pile, we didn't get that many sign. For some piles, we didn't even got a single sign at all. But what I want to do is, like, instead of going from the traditional like attribute of those signs, I kind of want to look in the guidelet and see what they're associated with in the guidelet. Okay. Scorpio, we have, you are powerful yet misunderstood. People might question your actions, but if they are right to you, then it is right. Okay, I can see something here. And Aquarius, time to be progressive. The time to be progressive is now. Make positive choices that will lead to positive changes. If you want something, you will have to get it yourself. You are a rebel at heart, free, spirited, and eccentric. Okay, so here what I'm saying. So I think that a lot of people will not understand this relationship. I think that a lot of people are going to question you because, like I said, for the both of you, it's going to be instant recognition, and it's going to be like almost love at first sight. And of course, a lot of people are going to have opinion. A lot of people are not going to understand because not many people will ever experience what you and this person are going to experience. This is the type of love that is really rare, and that is hard to understand from an outside perspective, because it's a recognition that is not logical. It's something that is fully instinctive and fully, that happen on a soul level, really. And of course it's going to be hard for outsiders to understand what's going on here and to feel comfortable with your guys' decision, but Spirit want you to know that this is okay, this is right. Just because other don't understand it, just because other will have opinion, will have doubts, will have reservations, not reservations, we have that's the French way, will have will tell you to be cautious. That's what I wanted to say. It doesn't mean that it's not right, and it will be right. This is, if there is a time in your life where you should listen to yourself and only yourself and your feeling, this is it. This is the time that this is the time where the only thing that matters is you and your feelings for this person. Because no one else will know what's happening here. No one else will know, and no one else will understand except for the two of you. And now also like that there is a swan, because you know swan, they pick one partner and they keep the same for their entire life until they die. And that's what I was saying, this idea that once you meet them, it's going to be the two of you forever. There is not going to be breakup, there is not going to be distance, there's not going, I mean, I'm not saying there is not going to be any challenges, but it doesn't matter how much challenges you have to go through, you won't separate, you won't leave one another. Once you find each other, that's it. And just, yeah, that's it. There is no going back. There is no leaving one another once you finally find one another. And with action, realization, ambition, independence, courage, passion, I think that, and also we have the lover, the boyfriend, I just realized. The lover, oh, I love that. Okay. To me, this is the idea that the actions that you are going to take after you realize this, what this connection is, are going to require some courage, and you might have to assert your independence, because maybe you were living with like your parents or your friends or people that had a say in your life, and you're gonna have to tell them, okay, thank you so much for being here for me all this time, but this is my life and this is my choice, and if you can accept it, we would take some, it's going to be create some distance for a while until you understand what I know on the soul level, you know? I hope that makes sense. But yeah, it's really this idea that your relationship with one another is going to be easy, but it's the rest of the world that might create a bit of challenge because they won't understand. And with Pisces, connect to your intuition, to art, to your imaginary world. I get a few things. With the connect to your intuition, to me it goes back to following your heart, following what you know on a soul level, following your intuition, that this is right. I mean, I think that there is nothing more right for you than this relationship. I really think that you kind of can come into this life, into this earth, you incarnate here to live this relationship. I'm not saying that it is the only reason, but that's one of the main reasons why you came here. You wanted to experience this deep soul connection, this deep passion, this deep love that overwhelms you, but in the best way possible. And I think with the two art, I think you're both very artistic, but because we have earth and passion, I think it makes sense to me that you are really in the art, both of you, or maybe just your person. But I really think you are, like I said, one in the same, both sides of a coin. And I really think that you are both into art. Maybe not the same, maybe one of you like to paint and one of you like to sing, or one of you like to play music and the other one like to write. You don't have to like doing the same thing, but you are really into art. And even if, like, let's say you are into singing and your person is into writing, I really think that they still have an interest in your singing and you will still have an interest in their writing. There is really like this complementarity between the two of you. And with to your imaginary world, what I'm thinking is that I think that you are someone with a vivid imagination, and I'm pretty sure that you create like stories inside your head, or if you're a writer, you write story about your person without knowing that you are doing it. It's like you like you when sometimes when you go for a walk or when you work, if you have to do mindless tasks, you like to create this story inside your head, for example, and one of the character that you create in that story will turn out to be exactly your soulmate, that person that you are meant to spend your life with. And I think you're gonna realize that, and it's going to be like this almost haha moment of like, wait, you look a lot like this person I had imagined, or this person I have dreamed about a lot, or it's going to be like a lot like that, this realization that without knowing them, you have imagined them already. And I think that you imagine them because you connect with them already on a soul level. So it was your brain way to make you know them without making you know them. Do I make sense? I really think that I'm not making a lot of sense here, but I hope you get what I'm saying. We've also let's see if there's anything that come through with regardless to their appearance. Okay, so I will say maybe blue eyes or like green eyes or very long eyelashes. Maybe like matte skin, or like they can like get tan very easily, or they like to use like self tanner or like something like that, or maybe like they're very white, but something about their skin color, like they are very white, or they're very tan, or they like to do UV. I don't know how to say that, but something about their skin, or maybe they have tattoos. I don't know, something about their skin, or they have like freckles maybe. Yeah, something like that. Like something on their skin that might not be 100% common. What else? I would say like maybe darker hair color. Either that, or they like to because with the white hair, or they like to use they like to dye their hair. That's what I'm getting. And also there's some wild berries here, so maybe that's significant in any way. Maybe when you meet them, you're gonna eat wild berry, or it's gonna be the season for them, which will be late August and early September. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, I went through the first third pile, and we didn't got a single goddess, which I was pretty frustrated about because I love this deck for the goddess. I mean, there is only 10 cards with goddesses, and there's like 70 cards in the deck or something like that. So, it's not that surprising, but you got 2 goddesses after no goddesses at all. Okay, we got Pele, goddess of the volcano, creativity, change, and protection. It's supposed to fit. It fit for every... Oh, yeah, but there was only one card. Okay, got it. Oh, it's fitting. And we got Freya, warrior goddess of strength, passion, and magic. Passion again. We just have passion 3 times, so I think your relationship is going to be very passionate. I really think that I really get the vibe that you guys are going to connect on just every level. Physically, intellectually, spiritually, like there's going to be nothing that's taboo and nothing that's no subject, nowhere where you cannot connect. And I'm not saying that you will always agree with one another. I don't think it's going to be the case. But it's like, even in your disagreement, you can see the other point of view and you can see where the other is coming from. And it's going to be really easy to express yourself, express your ideas. Even like, I think it's going to be very freeing when it comes to creativity. And we have creativity here again as well. I think that you will both be able to share so much of your ideas, of your view of the world, of the things you want to do, that you will be able to help one another creatively, and also you will hype each other out through the changes of life. And with protection, I really think that you will have each other back. And okay, I heard they will go to war for you. Like, the idea that, because we have two goddesses, I just realized, and we have Freya, that is the goddesses of strength. So I really get this idea that your person, I think that you are very much alike. And with those cards, I get the idea of two people that are pretty calm. And I'm not saying that you don't like to have fun. I think you like to have fun, but you are not like crazy exuberant person. And I don't think your person is the type, to go fight and have a lot of fire in them. But for you, they will. For you, they go to battle. They fight anyone. If someone mess with you, yeah, no, that's not gonna be good. Nope. No. Also, we have two cats here, so cats might be significant, side note. But yeah, your person, when it comes to you, they will fight for you. They will fight for you to protect you, but also they will fight for you and your relationship. Any ups and down, or any like pressure from outside of your relationship, they will help you fight, and they will fight for what you guys have. They will fight really, really strongly. And with magic, with the magic, I can help both hearing this is a magical connection. Like, the two of you are magical together. It's like, I think like on your own, you are very powerful and you are very amazing people. And together, you are this crazy entity. Like, you are unstoppable. You are this power couple, basically, full of strength and creativity and passion and intelligence and ambition, courage. Yeah, I just think that you're unstoppable together. You can conquer the world together. There's nothing stopping you. Damn. Okay, it's like, I can't, like, in my head I see like those two like powerful kings and queen with those amazing clothes and like just this aura of power and certainty in themselves and love for one another. Like, they're both on their throne holding hands, and they have like those amazing outfits, this amazing crown, and it's like, yeah, I don't know, it's this image in my head. But I mean, this could be two women on that throne as well, or two men. There is no, like, I just see like it's this idea of a feminine and a masculine energy, like being on top of things, like regardless of gender. Yeah. Okay. And then let's take a look at your tarot to see if I miss anything. We got the Page of Pentacles. We like that. And the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Let's start with the Wheel of Fortune. To me, the Wheel of Fortune is all about like your luck finally changing, destiny. Yeah. I mean, I also associate it sometimes with soulmate, especially in a soulmate reading. I won't always associate it with soulmate, but here, yeah. I mean, it's a soulmate reading. But what I'm really getting, and with here, like it's like this wheel is turning, and all of those things are kind of flying away from it because they are being disturbed by the fact that it's turning. That's the way I see it, as well, as at least. And I think it's like all of the negative energy in your life, the negative people, the negative things that were weighting you down, once the two of you get together, it's all gonna fly away. Like your energy together, you're gonna have this such powerful energy, this such positive energy that once you're together, there is no bad energy and no bad influence that can approach you, because you will both protect the other, and the energy you will put out there once you're together is so strong that those negative little energy won't be able to touch you. They won't be able to approach you, like they fly around it, but they can't really approach it. And I think it's going to be the same vibe. And it's also, to me, the idea that all of the hardship that you went through are going to be things of the past. And it's going to be like this turning point where fate finally come knock on your door through this person and turns things up and finally give you all that you always all that you were always meant to have, all that you deserved through this person, with the help of this person. And I want to emphasize on the fact that it doesn't mean that you won't be your own individual. I think you will both be very successful. And with the Page of Pentacles, it's all about winning money, being successful in your new endeavor when it comes to work and money, a solid beginning. Like it's all about taking advantage of opportunities, going for it. And I really think that being together is going to make you stronger as individual, and that's going to help you succeed on every aspect of your life. And the only thing that I'm seeing is that a bit of challenge when it comes to like your relatives and your friends that might have a hard time understanding this relationship at first. But beside that, like I'm seeing like this rainbow path, and it's like here and there they're going to be like a few challenging that come your way, but at the end of the day, as long as you hold on to each other, it's going to be this rainbow path for you, with money and success and joy. And again, there is going to be some challenges, but nothing that you can't overcome as long as you are together. Damn, that's nice. It's like, it's so much power. It's almost like, and I can see the sweetness of it, but I'm overwhelmed with this power, with this strength that you bring to one another. And it's like, this song was the most sweetest thing ever, and your connection is so sweet, but there is so much strength you bring. And I think you didn't had that strength before you meet them, or maybe you felt powerless at some point in your life, and really this strength coming your way is going to be like the cherry on top, if that makes sense, if that's logical for me to say. I don't know, but it's like you're gonna have so much joy and passion and love and fulfillment in this relationship. And on top of things, you're going to be so powerful. You're going to success on your own. You're going to have success on your work, on every aspect of your life. It's like, it's a lot. But it's good. It's a lot in a good way. Okay, let's finish it off. You got the Sun, conscious mind, masculine life force. And the Sun is one of the most powerful things on our solar system. So yeah. Prosperity lies ahead. Sure. More good news. And I love you. Those are powerful words. Also, it's the same image of the entire deck, and to me, like, every time I get this card, it's almost like all of the things that there is in this deck, which is this oracle deck is called Whisper of Love. It's a very sweet and loving deck, and it's almost like the person sending you this card is sending you all of those messages of love at once. That's always what I feel with this card, because it's the same imagery. So yeah, it's almost like they say I love you in any way possible, in any language possible. And like I was just saying, I felt overwhelmed with the power, but let's not forget the love that there is between the two of you, because I really think there is love in every language. And also because I keep wanted to say every language. Maybe you don't speak the same language, because I have this idea that you are going to meet like somewhere away from your house. Like, it's the vibe I'm getting, because we have the planet, and to me this idea of traveling. So maybe you're gonna meet them on a trip, or not in your usual setting. That's the vibe I'm getting. And because I keep hearing like with powerful words, and I keep feeling the idea that it's I love you in every different language. Maybe they speak another language than I knew, or are from a different country. I didn't had anything like that for the other pile, but for you it's coming pretty strongly. So yeah, maybe they are from another ethnicity, speak another language, and yeah, other country. And yeah, very like, I keep thinking that you guys gonna meet at some sort of event, and you're gonna be either they or you are going to be away from your house, or the both of you, even maybe like you both on a trip and you suddenly met, or something like that. And yeah, so with prosperity lies ahead, I don't even know what more to say. It's everything that I just said. It's once you're together, everything's is coming your way, everything is becoming true, and it's just this amazing prosperous life. And with the Sun, conscious mind, masculine life force. So I'm really think that your person that I'm channeling, I mean, I haven't channeled them as much as I have channeled you. I really think you are one and the same, really. Like, I also think there is a lot of mirroring whatever you went through in your life. They probably had similar experiences. And yeah, I really think that they are the masculine energy when in this couple. Like I said earlier, it doesn't have to be a man or a woman. Masculine energy is within anyone. So yeah. And yeah, I think that's where I'm going to stop. I said a lot of things. I think, like, I'm finishing this reading and I don't remember half of what I said, because your guides just took control over me. They really wanted me to say some things, like just how connected you guys are and things like that. I don't know if I think you noticed that I was getting so many information at once. I didn't even know how to articulate them, and it got a bit messy because your guys were like, say that and say that and say that and say that. They really wanted me to tell you all those things. So I hope I managed to deliver those messages in a way that was somewhat understandable. Yeah, this is an amazing relationship coming for you, or that you are already in. If you might have met this person already, I don't have any time frame, so I think for some of you met them, for some of you are going to meet them, but it's a very, very sweet and very like long-lasting relationship. Okay, that's going to be it for your reading, guys. Thank you so much for letting me read for you today. Feel free to like, comment, or subscribe if you feel like doing so. Please take care of yourself, and I hope I will get to see you in another reading. Bye!